In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms or conventions of real media products?
Using one location is a typical convention in short films. We have used this convention throughout our media product, as majority of our filming was situated in either the exterior or interior of one location. After researching multiple examples of short films situated in a classroom, high school or office, we follow the codes and conventions of a classroom layout. By using props and furniture to transform a media studio into a realistic classroom, which is shown on screen. Similarly, a short film we researched called Post-it Love also took place in one main location, being the office. Using one location allowed for a basic setup for our short film to develop. Here you can see locations we researched and the locations we created for our short film.
Typically in rom-com films, over-exaggerated characters are often seen. We have developed this idea through our main protagonist, Harry, who fulfills the stereotype of a geeky, clumsy boy. Despite this usual perception of geeks, Harry is developed as a heroic figure who ultimately saves the day by bringing Sarah and Charlie together.
Symbols can be used in rom-com films to bring characters together. For instance, in Post-it Love, the male and female characters were brought together through Post-it notes, which acted as a symbol of love, togetherness and affection. In our short film, Sarah and Charlie are brought together through a series of misunfortunate events. For instance, Charlie leans over to listen to Harry's advice and drops the pencils. This significant event leads to Sarah's gesture of helping him. This is the only scene where the characters are together face to face. A typical convention of a short film is minimal dialogue, which our film develops through the use of alternative means of communication. Here you can see an animated text bubble showing a conversation between Harry and Charlie. We have also captured several camera angles of the source of communication, such as the boy's mobile phone.
Using minimal characters is also a convention of short films. Our short film included two main characters which each had their own unique role. Similarly, Post-it Love also had two main characters. However, the two main characters were the male and female protagonists. Our short film, however, included two male protagonists. Therefore, using two male protagonists rather than one male and one female challenges conventions of romantic short films.
We created a short film of the rom-com genre in response to our media brief. Other media products of this genre generally involve two protagonists who surmount most obstacles in order to achieve true love and happiness. After looking at multiple examples of short rom-com films such as Post-it Love and Signs, we established majority of them are situated in working environments and set in the present time and mostly seen in the male perspective. The idea of young love is popular in rom-com films as it is intended that the audience feel emotionally involved. They are hopeful that the characters get together and find happiness in the end.
We developed the typical portrayal of school children through the use of costumes by specifically dressing the actors in school uniform. The audience were able to identify their position as students. By dressing them in blazers, ties, shirts and other formal attire, the location was further established and was recognised as a school classroom. On screen, you are able to see all three students are wearing formal school uniform, although their individual identity is still recognisable. For instance, Harry is wearing glasses to represent his portrayal as a school geek, whereas Charlie's sleeves are rolled up and his blazer is purposely not worn to represent his too cool for school attitude.